Moving along?
Yeah.
All right. This one's coming from relationship advice as well. Fiance wants to call off wedding because I would save my 3-year-old niece before her dogs in a hypothetical fire. How can I explain to her my reasoning? I, 26 male, recently got engaged to my fiance, 23 female, about 2 months ago. Everything was fine until 2 days ago. She has 2 dogs and a cat. She loves them and essentially sees them as her fur babies. I like them too. I like pets in general, but not to the extent of calling them my kids or anything like that. I personally find it ridiculous, but it's harmless, so whatever. Well, my sister has a 3-year-old daughter who literally adores me. She's always so excited to see me, and I get her gifts from time to time. My sister and her husband were going to an event, and they left her with me and my fiance for a few hours. I, and my fiance were watching a movie, and the subject of fire rescue came up. For some awkward reason, she asked me, if there was a fire, who would I save first, her, my niece, or her dogs? I told her that I would do my best to save the 2 of them, her and my niece. I would put my own life at risk to save them. She said, what about my dogs? I told her that I would try to save them as well, but her and my niece come first, and then it's not even close. She got mad and started saying I'm putting my niece above my own family. I told her I don't know what her logic is, but there is no way I would put the dogs, as much as I like them, above my niece, a little human being of whom I share 25% of my DNA with. She then started saying that I know how much she loves her dogs, and if I loved her, I would value them as much as I value her. I told her I value her a lot more than she can imagine, but when it comes to saving my niece or the dogs, there is no ambiguity. It's always going to be my niece. She's even mentioned how I should even save the dogs before her. I told her the only other being I would put before her is our child if we have one. Otherwise, I'm always going to save her before her pets. Since then, she's been giving me a hard time and a cold shoulder. She has also been acting different with the dogs. I used to feed the dogs every morning, but now she rushes in to do it so that I can't. She takes them on walks by herself without telling me and is essentially trying to take me out of the equation when it comes to the dogs. I talked to her about it yesterday, and she said that she is not sure she wants to marry me anymore because I don't value her fur babies.
Okay. I hope I don't get hate. I love my cats.
I love my cats too. I love my cats too. Little fur babies.
Yes. I think I would. I don't. Okay. Actually, can you cut that out?
No, you're getting on blast. Keep going.
I'm going to take another. Okay. For him, they're not his dogs. For him, the person or thing that matters more is his niece. And that is 100% that is the way it should be. They're not his dogs. They are her dogs. She just wants him to see the dogs the same way she does. Now, if they were his dogs, I don't know. I can already hear the hate comments. This one's making me nervous. I can't lie.
No, be honest.
I wouldn't say I would choose my dogs. I'm not gonna give my opinion, actually.
Sounds like your opinion is you're going to save the fur babies before the human child who's 3 years old.
No. I can see why she would be upset, though. I know it's a hypothetical, but I can see why she would be upset. Like,
no.
Okay. I definitely wouldn't break up with you over it.
I'd break up with you. I have a question for you, Teresa.
What? No, I'm nervous now.
I'm unconscious. The house is on fire.
Yes, I'm choosing
The cats
you.
are also unconscious.
Yes, I'm
Who
choosing
are you choosing?
you. Obviously you.
I'm worried.
That's not a question. That is not a question.
Listen, humans come first. Overall pets. I don't give a single fuck how much you think your pets are your children. A human being's life comes first, no matter what the situation is. I would save some fucking random person that I've never met in my life
Over Luna and Jack?
over Luna and Jack if there's a house fire in my house. I would get the person to safety, then I would go back in and I'd save my cats. I'd leave the door open because they're fucking animals. They're going to run away from danger and run to safety. You leave the door,
What if they're trapped?
open the door.
What if they're trapped in literally a room that is like the doors are you can't escape because it's fired?
I will still save a random human being that I've never met before my cats. I absolutely love my cats and I would put my life on the line for the cats and I would go back in for the cats. No problem. But a human life comes first. If we have our soon to be nephew and we're babysitting them and you ask me this hypothetical question,
Okay, that's
I
fair.
would tell you the exact same thing that I'm going to save Madison and Chris's kid. Madison is probably not ever going to let us babysit her child now because she's not going to be worried about whether you're going to save her child or the fucking cats.
Okay, no, I just think like I'm not. I don't really have anyone like a niece or nephew like in this hypothetical situation where I would like put my cats below them.
Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
And this other podcast that I listen to, shout out to Pulp MX for motocross. He always asks his guests this question, and it's always, if there is a house fire and you had to go in and save one person first,
Yeah.
who are you saving first?
Okay, you.
Ariana.
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 Grande?
No.
Ariana who?
Your nephew, niece. Did I say the name wrong?
That's not my niece. That's my cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Second cousin.
Yes.
Your cousin's kid.
Yes.
Or our cats first.
Okay, don't do that.
Who are you saving first?
Don't do that.
Who are you going to save?
I plead the fifth.
You're going to save the human being, I'd fucking hope. You can talk as much as you want about how much you love your fur babies. When it comes down to the real life situation, you're going to save the human.
Okay, yes. In a real situation, I probably would too.
Yeah.
But in the hypothetical...
Stop fucking around with the hypotheticals. Okay. The humans come first. And if you're going to get mad at me for saying the human comes first,
I'm not getting mad at
human
you.
being in this story, she's getting mad at him.
Oh.
You're going to get mad at me. We're done. I love you more than anything. But if we were in this situation and you could not apologize and you kept pushing that issue, I would be questioning things.
Yeah, I can see why he would be questioning things. I don't see why she would be questioning things. Like, she should not be the one calling off the relationship. Like, he should be.
But right, but she should be checking herself. Fucking weird.
I don't like the story.
You don't like this story?
No.
I got another question for you.
No, let's move on from the hypothetical.
This is a burning building. Inside is me, your mom, your sister, and your
No,
dad.
fuck
Who are you
off.
saving first?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Who are you saving first?
Fuck off.
Who are you saving
Who
first?
are you saving first?
I'm in the fire.
Okay, it's me, Kat, Madison, and your dad.
I'm saving you first. Easy. No question.
Yes.
Then I go back in.
Yes. I'm saving you first.
You couldn't say that.
I'm 100% saving
I'm
you
questioning our relationship now. I don't think you love me as much as I love you.
Stop.
This is wild.
Now my mom's listening. Now I'm like self-conscious because my mom thinks...
Your mom watches listens to every episode.
Why would you ask dumb questions? Let's move
It's
on,
a tough
please.
one. Puts you on the spot. No, before we move on, there's top comment here. Top comment here.
Okay.
She's not mature enough to be getting married. Second top comment. The top comment on that top comment. She's not mature enough for a houseplant. Yeah.
Are there any people agreeing with her?
She's doing you a massive favor. Let her. You know what her dogs mean to her. What about your human niece? OP, it's over. Even if for no other reason, then now you know she would save her dogs over any other person, not just your family or beloved niece. And her proposed life or death situation. Listen, there's nothing wrong with loving your pets and calling them a fur babies and whatever. But don't get mad at your significant other when you come up with this ridiculous
100%.
hypothetical question of who they're going to save in a house fire. I don't care what you say. When a house fire happens, your instincts are going to be
You're going to go to the
save
human.
the humans.
100%. Yes.
Leave the door open, call for the dogs, whatever. But, you're getting the human out of there is priority. That's always priority number one.
Yes, I agree.
Freaking crazy.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on before Teresa digs a deeper hole.
Ooh, please don't hate me too much in the comments. I promise I would save the human first.